welcome back, I'm Lochs, and last episode we sent our sim to Granite Falls and didn't let him leave until we'd achieved the Outdoor Enthusiast Aspiration, level 10 Herbalism, and collected every single insect. Today we're going to be doing something pretty similar, except we're going to Sulani, which is the Pacific-inspired world that came with island living. The only rule for this episode is that once I arrive in Sulani, I can't leave. And I do have a few things I want to achieve here as well. I want to finish the beach life aspiration, I want to get to level 10 of the Conservationist career, I want to finish all of the collections, the shells, the buried treasure, and the new fish, and I want to become a mermaid and build a beautiful beach shack for myself. So let's dive into Sulani and start our island living. Alright, so here's where we left off, and we're not going to be leaving too much behind. This apartment is pretty bare bones. I do want to keep things like this. Go away. Pretty much everything that I can fit in my personal inventory I will take with me. One thing I do want to buy before I leave is a tent, because the last one I purchased I actually left in Granite Falls, and I might also get a beach towel as well. So they will be the two things that I bring with me. Alright, let's say goodbye to our apartment and San Myshuno for now. One thing that's going to be a bit of a hurdle, and I'm only just realizing now, is that we're like a couple of days away from winter. So it's probably a bad time to start doing a beach life aspiration. But maybe it's the best time to leave a cold city and go somewhere where it's more tropical. So we're just going to move, and I do have a bit of a lot in mind. Okay, so here is Sulani, and you can see there are a couple of starter homes, but because I've been playing for a while, they've actually had random townies move in. Here we have the mayor of Henford-on-Bagley and her nephew, but this is actually the lot that I was thinking. Because we have all of this sort of camping experience, I think we can start with absolute bare bones. No house. Maybe I will need a little bit of electricity, so we might get a solar panel and things, but I'm happy to play fully off-grid. Oh, and great, it is raining. Just what I need. So first things first, let's change over our aspiration. It's in the location sort, and it is beach life. In my opinion, there could be a little bit more of a fully fledged aspiration for this world, especially one that involves more of the storyline of, you know, repairing all of the pollution and making it a pristine landscape. But we'll be doing that with the conservation career anyway. I wish I could give you a sense of how beautiful this world is. You can see here there's a huge sulfur spill from the volcano. There's a series of trash, but aside from that sort of thing, this is gorgeous. And as you play through, you can repair some of that pollution. It's also going to be great as an off-grid household, because right here is a waterfall that we can shower in. We do have our little portable shower, and there's also a loo here and a bin, so we can definitely make the most of those things. Run inside. Run to where? Okay, let's set up a bit of a campsite. We have our table here, a chair that we can put next to the table. This will be where we can use our laptop, obviously not right now when it's stormy and when we have no power. We do have our cooler, and I might keep the shower tub in there just because at the moment we're off grid. We don't even have proper water anyway. And there is our tent. This is our lifestyle now. Oh damn, maybe I should have waited until the storm had passed before I put out our only possessions. I say we take this time to head into the main island, potentially meet some locals, and also get a little bit of grub. So we are currently living in this district up here with the volcano, which is Mua Palam. But down here is Ohonali town, and this is where we have the main beating heart of Sulani. It's where all of the majority of the festivals are, and we're just gonna go and maybe check out the bar. Now, the festivals are a little bit different in Sulani. So at the moment there are 5 other worlds in The Sims that have festivals. You've got, say here, the cheerleading team day, which is in Copperdale. You have the Ravenwood Family Day, which came with Life and Death. Where Island Living is a little bit different is that they don't actually display any of the festivals in the calendar, which is good in some ways because A, you're not being flooded with calendar notifications, and B, you get this sense of sort of discovering the island activities. But it also has a downside in that you may miss them. You may not realize that some of these activities are going on. One of my unofficial goals is to attend as many of those festivals as I can and try to become really at home within the Sulani lifestyle. Alright, I think fizzy fruit drink is as tropical as we're gonna get. Let's also order some food while we're here. Maybe we'll get some fish and chips. Now, because I'm away from my off-grid lot, I can actually apply for a job. I don't have internet where I was. So we're going to apply for the Conservationist career. Let's also take some time to introduce ourselves to some of the locals. We have Oliana here. Too many Sims in one place. Is this max capacity? Okay, so I now have a fear of crowds, which is great. Well, I mean, maybe it's not too much of a bad thing considering I'm going to be, you know, living on a remote island. Alright, let's eat our fish and chips and hopefully we can apply for this job before we head home. I am fully exhausted. I should have just packed my tent and then I could have taken a nap here. Okay, so now hiring wildlife enthusiast, $14 an hour. Let's go. I think this may be actually our first job in the game, so it's overdue. All right, we're not having any luck. My energy is just too low. So let's head home, have a little bit of a sleep. Okay, I think I need to bite the bullet and just start a bit of power generation. I'll get a solar panel, I'll get a wind turbine too. So hopefully that'll start to generate a bit of a power surplus. So clean up trash at Muapalam and plant something. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so there's some trash right here. Let's go over and do that. All right, here we go. Okay, the trash is picked up. I want to argue with someone. Get yourself together, Lochs. Okay, so I've picked up the trash. Now I need to buy a bit of a planter so that I don't think I'm allowed to have that. So I'm just going to get a few planters going. And while I'm here, I might actually change it to a tiny home because at the moment we have, you need at least 4 place tiles. You currently have 0. Oh. I didn't realize there was a minimum of how tiny your house had to be. Okay, so here is our micro home greenhouse. How close to the wall can I get these? We're just gonna go cheap and cheerful for now. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, the thatch roof looks quite nice. So I think that looks all right. So there is our little greenhouse. Maybe we'll eventually start living in it. But I'm quite happy with our tent lifestyle at the moment. Okay, so we're just planting some of these. I'm a little worried that I've made it a bit too cramped. Oh, and we've got the island welcome wagon. And I can't get to that one. Okay, we'll figure that out later. I just realized that I've made a bit of a mistake as well because I'm still a spellcaster, but I'm not allowed to leave the island. The only rule I can't leave. Okay, so all of the plants are going now and it's finally sunny enough for us to sunbathe. Let's sunbathe nude. I also need to eat a coconut. But of course, coconuts are not currently in season. Starting to burn. Okay, we've got a suntan. That is fantastic. And we didn't get sunburnt, which is also very good. Okay, and that's one more trash pile cleaned up. Maybe we'll get this one here as well. Fantastic, we have gotten all of our 3 trash piles. And now I need to figure out how I can get the Rite of Dissolution. I just realized that I'm still technically nude as well, so I'm sorry to my neighbors. Okay, let's cancel the social event. It was pretty cute that they brought over the food. Let's just get this over and done with. We'll travel to Glimmerbrook, we'll get our dissolution, and that is it. We're not allowed back. Okay, let's get this over and done with. Ask for the Rite of Dissolution. Are you sure you don't want to be a spellcaster anymore? Okay. Okay, and then 1029. Okay. Pretty much an hour of rule breaking, and now we can head back. Okay, that was my bad. We are now officially not allowed to leave the island. Okay, so second night on the island, it's now Sunday, so it's officially winter, which is not great, but if we were in San Myshuno right now, it would be snowing, so we are avoiding the worst of winter. Okay, so there are 18 pieces of buried treasure and 13 seashells. Now, I'm not going to get all of the fish, but I do want to get all of the fish in Sulani. Some of them are actually protected, so it may go against the ethos of a conservationist for me to catch them. But I'm going to put them in fish tanks. They're not going to be on display on the wall or anything. They're just going to be in captivity. But for the seashells, you can get them from beachcombing. But seashells, oh! We've got the Heart of Sulani, which is actually some buried treasure from combing for seashells, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got the Heart of Sulani. Essentially, you can find shells by combing the beach for shells. You can also comb for trash, which is what I thought was the easiest way to find buried treasure. Another really common way for you to get seashells and treasure is to dive for them, but there are also some more unusual ways that you can find treasure or seashells. Dolphins can bring you seashells, which I think is a really cute thing. Hopefully we'll encounter some dolphins at some point. And another way is by earning gold on a carver party and being given it by some of the locals. So that's something we're going to have to do soon because it's actually one of my goals for this milestone. Okay, we're pretty low in hygiene, so let's just head over to this waterfall and give ourselves a shower. And I forgot to mention that just over here is actually a secret cave. You can find treasure in there as well, so let's go for an exploration there. Okay, Lochs' first waterfall shower. While exploring a cave on the beach, Lochs discovered a wall scrawled with messages left behind by tourists and young teens. Deciding he couldn't leave the cave without signing his own signature, that is anti-conservationist behavior. He should be ashamed. Okay, so it's now Sunday, officially a new week in The Sims. I say we spend this week going to as many of the festivals as we can within the main town. On Sunday, I think at 2 PM, there is a family day just up here. Yes. So there's already the family day festivities going on here. We've got all of the sunbeds around here and then the swings set up. I mean, let's use the swings. Oh gosh, now Lochs has a fear of swimming. Great. Okay, so not too much going on at this festival. I guess it makes sense considering it is, storming. The people wouldn't be out and about, but let's just spend this time screaming incoherently. But over here is a little shack where you can buy beach supplies. So we do need a coconut for sure. I might even get a couple so we can plant them. Pineapples, carver root, amazing. Okay, so we currently got less than $20, so things are going really well. We should get paid for work sometime tomorrow. Okay, this is definitely not the sunny tropical paradise I was envisioning when we moved, but I guess that's winter for you. So if you don't remember from last episode, Lochs actually hates fishing, but I'm not here to look after his needs. I'm here to finish collections. We're scared of the dark now too. So now we have a fear of crowds. We have a fear of the dark and a fear of swimming. Is there anything that Lochs is not afraid of at this point? Okay, fabulous. Lovely. So we just got the clownfish, which is the first of our Sulani fish. That is amazing, actually. Okay, so now we have $19 again, but we do have a little fish bowl for our clownfish, which is fantastic news. I know it's generic, but we have to name him Nemo. Our first little fish. That is fantastic news. Okay, lovely. So I'll eat that coconut. Fantastic. We've now achieved that. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything I can achieve today. Maybe I do one last beach comb. Hopefully we don't get struck. Ah! The Eyes of Sulani. I say we get some shelves. Okay, I'll sell my cauldron. Oh! My tent was just in the household inventory. Oh, well, that's actually quite cute. All right. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I will sell our new one just because the blue leopard print is pretty iconic. You know, I may actually use the ones that came with the little Simsy Comfy Gamer pack. Okay, so we'll put the Eyes of Sulani down here, the Heart of Sulani up here, and then we'll put the Fingers of Sulani up there. Oh! Okay, time for bed. Time for bed. Poor Lochs is still seared from his electrocution. I might just bring out our shower tarp and have a quick and tepid shower. Now we can beach comb again. Lovely! Lochs was promoted to field assistant. Let's work from home again. What do we have to do today? Research conservation and plant something. So research and conservation will require our laptop. One thing I'm going to do is just store our power because I would rather have a great surplus of it than make like a little bit of money. I'm just selling all of the herbs that we already have growing just to make a bit of quick money. And now with that extra money, I can buy these dew collectors. We might go the green. That way we can start some water generation. It's finally sunny. So now I can actually show off how beautiful Moa Palam is. There is a little off-grid house over here that occasionally gets affected by the nearby volcano, and there's like this shipwreck house as well, which I think is pretty cool. Both of those currently have Sims living in them, I'm pretty sure, and we are just over here on this like little self-contained island, which I think is pretty perfect for us. We can also work on our hygiene under this waterfall, and it's nearly 4 PM, which is the time for the next Sulani festival. Alright, it's looking beautiful in Ohalani town at the moment as well. Look at this. It is such a stunning world. I don't think there are many worlds that even look this beautiful. It is such a nice environment. And check out these little native chooks as well. It's pretty cute. Okay, the tofurkey is in the pit. And it's time for us to get to know some of the Sulani locals. And I think we've pretty much made enough friends right now that we can host a carver party. What? The tofurkey has spoiled? Something is going wrong with the food safety at this cookout. So let's head home. And I think we actually have enough time that we could host our own carver party, get that gold, and then move on to the next stage of our beach life aspiration. So now we should have everything we need to host a carver party. Silver wins seashells, gold awards buried treasure. Invite guests to drink carver. Can do. Oh my god, did I just kiss her? Oh no, I hugged her. All right, I'm dazed, but I can at least do the carver toast. Okay, call to grab drinks. Oh, okay, I somehow got gold with that. Wait, no. I got silver. I'm confused. Anyway, I wanted the shells anyway. Let's see what we did get. Oh, cute. We did get 2 shells. We got a scallop shell and a small conch shell. Maybe they're in my household inventory. They are. Okay, fantastic. Let's just put them on the ground around the tent. I think that's quite cute. And I've been promoted again. I do love that you can see all of the different plant here. I mean, I do love that you can see all the different fish here. We've got rainbow fish, we've got mahi-mahi, we've got a tree fish here apparently. So there are some really fun things to catch in this spot. At the moment, there actually is a glitch going on with Sulani where I can't actually use these fishing spots. I need to like catch fish while I'm on a boat or something, which is a bit frustrating, not gonna lie. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so it's now 1 PM on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a festival set up here anytime now, maybe like 1:30 or something. Let's just do a little bit of combing for seashells while we're waiting. And let's set with some bait. Let's set with some blackberries. The water looks so nice. Oh, he's busting. Let's head to the loo. And yes, now enough time has passed that we have this flower festival here. So we've got the bonfire, we've got the fire spinners. Yeah, very, very cute. What they need is me playing guitar for sure. Let's practice. The fire and flower festival is over now. I'm over here cooking some fish dinner, but you know, everyone's disbanded, so maybe I should just wait for it to cook and take it home, because I still have to survey wildlife and also clean up more Palam. Fantastic. Oh, we can survey this wild taro root. That's fantastic. Oh, and they're kind of just researching as well. I wonder if cleaning up this sulfur pile will count as cleaning up trash. Let's find out. It did. And oh, I hurt myself. Okay, so our energy is so low that I'm actually worried about crossing this body of water. So what I'm going to do is just drag my tent into my inventory and I'm going to set it up here. Yeah, just to prevent that, I'm just going to have a bit of a nap. Okay, and now it is Wednesday morning and it's Winterfest. Maybe we survey in the cave this time as well. Okay, he's also about to have a bladder failure, so let's quickly line up that as well. Use bathroom. Okay, Lochs looked at every angle there is, but couldn't find anything of note from surveying the beach cave. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, we'll just survey this little wild coconut tree as well. Okay, so this is quite annoying. I can interact with this fishing spot in every way except for fishing. So I can gather water, I can survey it, but I can't fish. Can I examine the water? Spray invasive species, that's interesting. So I can do everything there is except for go fishing. Like he can't route a way to put his rod into the water. And honestly, that's more annoying than it should be, just because I came to this world with the goal of, you know, catching these fish. And if I can't use any of the fishing spots, then it's just making it, you know, so much more difficult. Luckily, I can catch fish from the canoes, but I don't know if I can get the benefits of the rarity that you get from these particular spots. So I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, parrotfish, that's a new one. And what should we name the parrotfish? Maybe just Polly. Polly wants a cracker. Okay, so we've got Polly and Nemo now. Oh, and I also forgot about the festival. We might be able to get to the end of it. It's pretty similar to the fire and flower festival. And you also have these vegetable roasts around. Okay, so now to get rid of this fear, I have to be funny 3 times. It'd be funny in a crowded place. We've had 1 successful joke. Lovely! We have conquered our fear. That is wonderful, wonderful news. Okay, I'm just glad we could get to the potluck in time. Our needs are really bad again. I probably should have made use of all of the free food to get my hunger up. Instead, I used it to get rid of our fear. So let's comb the beach for some seashells. Maybe we'll be in luck. Lovely, we found one of the blue sea urchin shells. I think they look green. Okay, so we've got the uncommon moon snail shell, the brown variety, and the blue sea urchin shell. We're on a bit of a roll. Let's see what else we can find. He's passed out. That's fine. Let's head home and add our shells to the collection. And you know what? As much as I like the idea of the shells just being on the beach, I sort of want to organize them. So here are our 4 shells so far. Okay, so now we need to spread conservation awareness to other sims and also clean up some more trash. All right, all the cleanup is done. Okay, spread conservation awareness. Hopefully we can talk about that while we're swimming. It seems we can. Lovely. Looks like we're already primed for another promotion. I think this is the benefit of having the tiny home. You can just power through things so quickly. Maybe it's a little bit cheaty for me to getting all these benefits, but I'm also putting up without a bed or a bathroom or a kitchen. Okay, I've fully missed the island festival that was happening today, but that's fine. We're just going to have to attend it next week. Sorry about that. Okay, now we'll continue our fishing. Oh, I got a barely better digital camera. Celestial grouper. Okay. So this celestial grouper is actually one of the invasive species. Lochs called a celestial grouper an invasive species that damages the local ecosystem. Mr. Celestial grouper is also going to go into a fish tank. And we can name him Jupiter. Okay, so our fun is getting dangerously low as we expect. And another celestial grouper. Okay, we can eat this one. Oh, another. Okay, that's fantastic. So we just found a mahi mahi. Let's name the mahi mahi Max. I don't know why. So we still have 10 more fish to find, and we haven't come across any of the endangered fish yet. Oh, okay, so we just found a discus, which isn't part of the collection, but I'm still gonna store it anyway, just because it looks a little bit like Dory. I'm going to spend so much money on these fish bowls. We just found a tetra, which I have no reason to collect, but now I feel bad, like I'm prioritizing all these other fish, and so I should be saving him as well. So we are going to save the tetra, and we're going to name him Paul. Oh, a fish poacher. I have never come across a fish poacher in all my time playing this game. So let's go and confront her. Okay, it looks like we have successfully steered her away from her wrongdoing, even though, let's be real, if I can come across any of the rare endangered fish, I'm going to be keeping them too, so I really have no leg to stand on. Okay, fantastic. Promoted to wildlife technician. Lochs has been promoted to wildlife technician. He'll now make an additional $12 an hour. Oh, they're coming around with some extra food. That's actually really sweet because I am hungry. Okay, right conservation article is about to finish. Lovely. And we actually got $296 for doing that. Okay, now I do want to go over here and do a bit of diving. You need level 3 athletics, but because I've been swimming so much, I've already achieved that. Beautiful, another sea urchin shell, and it's the red version of it. Fantastic, okay. All right, level 6 fitness, damn. How did this happen so quickly? Ah, a moon snail shell, and it must be a new color. Yeah, oh wait, no, we already had the brown one, right? All right, so we already had the the brown moon shell. As if you've seen Kath and Kim, I'm Prue and True. The brown shell. But yeah, I think now what I'll do with the duplicates is that I'll just scatter them around the beach. Oh, okay. Okay. We just found our first rare shell, which is fantastic news. And it is the ordinary conch shell. As you can see, it's quite a bit larger than the other ones, and certainly larger than the small conch shells. But this one is an interesting little device because we can blow into it and call some friends. At the moment, however, I really just want to find a particular object that will help me in my endeavors. Another ordinary conch shell, well, that's fine. A shark prevented Lochs from getting a sweet seashell. Oh my god. Look at that beauty. What a cutie. Oh, the dolphin is deciding if it likes me. All right. Okay. Abalone shell. Okay, so there we have it, our second rare shell. We only have the blue abalone shell now. All right, we already need to buy another shelf. I just realized I should have been fertilizing all this stuff. What am I doing? I think how fertilizing works now, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it used to be that certain objects would give a much bigger bonus. So for instance, like, you know, if you used a grow fruit, I think now it's purely based on how valuable the object is. If it goes above 100 simoleons, it'll give the biggest boost. But yeah, if someone knows more information about that, please let me know in the comments, because it's still something I haven't fully grasped. Because in my head, the compost pile or something would be like the best thing to put on the plants, but I think the compost pile is worth 0 simoleons, so it's definitely not going to be the best. Alright, well let's head back to Oholani town and participate in the festival that is occurring today, because I missed the one yesterday and I think the one on Thursday as well, so we've still got a few to check out. Alright, I think I'm a little too early. The festival I'm thinking about is going to pop up right here, because most of the time I've been over to this section of the beach. It's been covered in balloons and flags and day beds and stuff like that. So now you can actually see it just completely bare. Another moment just to appreciate how beautiful all of this world is. We actually haven't checked out another section of this world. This jet ski just going around here, love that. Oh yes, look at that. So as I've been yapping, the fishing tournament has started. Normally you could angle from here, but because there's a glitch still, obviously I'm still annoyed about it. Because there's a glitch still, we can use this outrigger canoe and just throw our line off there. Oh, there's just a seashell there. I think I've only got the blue small conch. And I mean, what are the chances that we would just find that sitting around? Now we've got both versions of the small conch shell, as well as both versions of the sea urchin shell, and we also haven't gotten any of another shell which is called the tulip shell. Anyway, this person needs to back off from my canoe, even though it probably is their canoe, but this is my only place to fish, so... Oh, I'm super tired too. You know what? I think we can reward ourselves with a sleepy potion. I should have done the ultimate cheaty move, and when I was a spellcaster, brew up a heap of plentiful need potions and then just duplicado again and again. Alright, so now we can continue with our fishing. Let's use the mushroom, why not? Okay, a parrotfish is actually pretty good. A 6 kilo parrotfish, and we can submit a fish here. Let's head over. Let's submit the parrotfish. This is the 3rd largest fish that's been caught so far today. Okay, damn. I believe in you, Lochs. Oh no, good job. Lochs placed 3rd place. Oh! we have found the fighting plakat, and the deadly coral scorpionfish is now available to be caught, which is fantastic news. Alright, well I think that's still a victory. Call him Ali. So now we have 5 of the Sulani fish caught. We still have 9 to go, and a few of them are not only rare, but endangered. So we're going to have to deal with that as well. Let's see if sailing over to a deeper location is going to affect what we can catch. Because I know that the bluefin tuna is supposedly a deep sea fish. I don't know if that means we can only get it from diving and using the spearfish. Oh, Lochs has caught a goldfish. You know, I'm not going to discriminate. We're also going to put our goldfish in here. I'm going to call you Gem. Oh, okay, a tuna. So tuna actually comes from city living, and it's part of the, like, sushi recipe. So we're going to call the tuna, maybe we'll call it Sasha. So it's like sashimi, but we're not going that far. Oh wow, we just caught the Eyes of Sulani. We caught one of the gold versions of it. I actually didn't know that you could fish up any of the buried treasures. I thought that the only ways you could get them were combing the beach for trash, finding them in the cave, or diving for them. Oh, and, you know, getting them as a reward for a gold carver party. So great to know that you can get them just from fishing as well. Tilapia.
It just landed like fresh tilapia.
Okay, we've just caught green plakat, which is fantastic. I named the fighting one Ali, like after Muhammad Ali. So maybe we call the green one like Ali. Heart of Sulani. It's actually a duplicate of the color we've already gotten. So unfortunately, even though we found a new buried treasure, it doesn't actually help us with the collection. Lovely! The tulip shell. The brown tulip shell. So now we have one of everything. Now we just need some other color variants to complete the set. A duplicate of our sea urchin, we'll just put that out there. I do need to do something about these. You know what? I think I might just put these in my inventory. So these are all just fish that I wanted to save that aren't actually part of the collection. And let's blow in this conch and see what happens. Apparently nothing. Oh. Okay, so I want to focus more on this aspiration. I need to grill 3 more things, and I need to find like 7 more objects while beachcombing. So I'm just gonna set him up to comb the beach a bit, and hopefully, okay, fantastic. We found the other color of the moon snail shell, the blue one. So now we just need the other scallop shell, the other tulip shell, and the other abalone shell. And then we're done with that collection, which is pretty wild. A duplicate of the tulip shell, that's fine. I'll just scatter it on the beach. Ah, yes. We just found the blue abalone shell. As much as I like these ones from the greenhouse pack, it just makes way more sense for me to choose a cheaper option at the moment. And honestly, I think that looks better. So we're not losing out on anything. Okay. And I might actually move that abalone shell down there. So there are all 3 of our rare shells. 2 abalone shells and 1 ordinary conch shell. Alright, back to fishing, his favourite activity. Oh! Yes, okay, we have just found the swordfish, which is not only a rare one, but quite a large one. That is a 20 kilo fish, and I'm about to put it in this tiny little fish bowl. Now, we have to give him a name, and we'll name him Excalibur. So that is fantastic news for us. You know what? I'm going to sell my duplicate Heart of Sulani because now I should be able to buy... Ooh. Do I buy the rebreather? Ooh. Yeah, maybe I buy the spearfishing gun and now I can try spearfishing under here. So spearfishing has gotten us 2 guppy. Really worth the $750 I spent on that spear. Okay, is there only guppy? Oh, wow, what is Nalani doing over here? I actually haven't seen this area. Cool. Okay, we're getting dangerously close to work time and I haven't finished both of my tasks yet. So let's quickly head into town. You know, 4 AM going to the bar, it's not unusual. So we can now spread conservation awareness. Phew. Okay, and that is all done in time. Here we go. We've now successfully completed that milestone. All we need to do is find one more thing while beachcombing. Oh, I was promoted. Beautiful. Promoted to nature historian. He'll now make an additional $6 per hour for a grand total of 43. He's also received the following bonus, the Conservationist canoe. Now, instead of just relying on the canoes laying around the island, we can actually put one in our inventory and start using it. We'll set that as our favorite water vehicle. I love that. I passed down their quick learner trait to Sarah. I didn't even know that was possible. So does that mean that if you go far enough in your soul's journey that you can pass down the aspiration trait you have? That is really cool. We have only been to Ohalani Town and to Muapalem. There is a whole neighborhood that we haven't even visited once. So over here is Lani St. Taz, which is a whole new neighborhood. This is normally the neighborhood where I put the vacation rental, just because it's so perfect for that sort of resort vacation vibe. I don't know, it's pretty beautiful. Okay, so I just bought the rebreather, which will hopefully mean that we can catch some more interesting things from spearfishing. We can also scuba dive for seashells. More guppy. I feel like I'm being taunted by the guppy at this stage. I mean, now that it's not raining, look at this place. What a beautiful environment. Yeah. Oh, I've never seen a little seaplane there. That is cute. I don't know if it's just luck or because I'm scuba diving, but 2 abalone shells is pretty good. So 2 rare seashells just from a very short time frame. Now what I want to save up for is the treasure tool so we can scuba dive for treasure. But that's 1,200 and with my rate of spending that might be quite a while away. Okay, feed dolphin, why not? Cute. I don't know. It feels rude to be requesting tricks. A neon angelfish. We'll call you Candy after DJ Candy. I don't know why neon and nightclubs live in the same part of my brain. Okay, so now that Candy is in her bowl, we are officially past the halfway mark. This poor parrotfish and pufferfish, let's quickly put them in the household inventory while they're still technically alive. Just got the last bit of trash, so we've officially done everything we need to do today. Let's try to explore the cave again. Oh my god. Conservation efforts are allowing Muapalem to flourish. Flowers are blooming, coral reefs are growing, and fish are coming back. Not all is going swimmingly, though. Pesky seagulls have come to take advantage of the local wildlife, and the allure of the beautiful island has attracted more troublemakers. Keep it up. Mua Pilam needs more care. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we just encountered a mermaid song. Oh. I see. Oh, so I just found a butterfly fish. Okay, in a moment of quiet between Lochs' echoing footsteps, he heard the distinctive sound of dolphins reverberate towards him. As time passed, the dolphins began to leave, but not before offering Lochs a fish they had caught. Butterfly fish. I'm not sure, but if I remember correctly, a butterfly fish is an endangered fish. So the fact that they have just given that to me means that I can sort of catch it without the guilt. Queenie. So this mural here has started to repair, and I'm not sure whether it's connected to the improvement of Mua Pelem or simply just me exploring more, because they were both similarly connected. Ooh. The new heart of Sulani is very welcome. It's this red variety. Oh, nice. Conservation Director. Lochs has been promoted to Conservation Director. Are these my Conservationist clothes? Okay, this is actually the first time I'll be going to work, because normally I'm just working from home and doing all the activities that way. Okay, yet again, it is Thursday and I have missed the island celebration that happens at 9 a.m. Yeah. Oh no, and my beetles have died. Okay, I found a grilled cheese sandwich, which honestly could be handy if it's still... Oh, it's spoiled. Okay, well, beachcomb for seashells, beachcomb for trash. Okay. We found the purple tulip shell. Funnily enough, we are just missing one seashell, and it is one of the... Oh! We just found some more treasure as well. Another Eyes of Sulani. But funnily enough, I'm missing one seashell, and it happens to be one of the most common, the brown scallop shell. But it does mean that we are now super close to finishing this aspiration by discovering that Heart of Sulani. I've already ticked off the buried treasure milestone. Now we need to explore the beach cave. So let's quickly do that. And maybe I'll even explore the beaches around there. They may have something else to offer. Okay, will we find something new in this cave? Please, please, please. Okay, explore Sulani's beach cave. We finally ticked that off. I don't know why that took so long. Okay, and now the final milestone is to doze off while relaxing in lounge chair or float lounger, which to me is a little underwhelming, to be honest. Let's angle for a big catch and hope we can get something good. I really want like a bluefin tuna or a golden mahi-mahi. We'll see what we can get. Here we go. Lochs has reeled in a leopard shark, an endangered protected species of fish. Keeping this fish is illegal and could result in consequences, but a less ethical fisherman might be tempted to keep such a rare and valuable specimen. Well, we're going to catch the fish anyway. Nice. Lovely. Leopard shark. And let's name it something stupid like tiger. Oh my god. You illegally caught an endangered fish. The Island Conservation Agency is issuing a fine. How did she know? How did she know? I guess there was someone staring at me as I was doing it. But, I mean, I'd do it again. Oh, Lochs was disappointed with the work he did from home. What did I do? Obviously nothing. Survey the wildlife, take photos. I didn't take all of them. Wow, so my fine was actually pretty considerable. I just lost, I think, around $500. Damn. Okay, so we've officially taken all the photos and made $139 in the process. And now we need to spread conservation awareness to others. Oh my god, does the dolphin dislike me? The dolphin dislikes me for taking the endangered fish? Is that the consequence? If so, I take it all back. Alright, well the damage is done now. The only thing I cared about was the relationship with the dolphins. So go away, don't watch me catch the endangered fish. Good. Here we go. A royal saberfish. Catchfish anyway. Amazing. So the royal saberfish is fantastic. Another endangered fish in our collection. And we'll call him Corey. Like Corey King, the royal saberfish. Alright, so it's Sunday now, and we have just gotten into summer, which I think is probably a good time to be here. This row of fish bowls is looking a mess. Like, I'm finding it hard to get into the vibe when I have these here. So I think I'm just going to chuck them in my household inventory with the other fish. I was sort of using them there as a way to count how many Sulani fish I had already collected, but I can see that just from looking at the collection count. So I don't know what I'm trying to do. Just trying to make this place more ugly. Honestly, we're so close to finishing off this beach life aspiration. I say we just do it. Doze off while relaxing in a lounge chair or float lounger. Yeah, we'll go the floaty McWhale face. Yeah, maybe we go with this one. It's a little bit more luxurious. Alright, I say we head into Ohalani town. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, that is so good. Oh, you illegally caught an endangered fish. No, not again. Why does everyone have to be on my back about... Okay, so we've now lost $1,000. So that's the first of our goals, or maybe like a sub goal completed, the seashell collection. So I'm glad to be able to like tick that off the to-do list. And we are so close to finishing the aspiration as well. All right, my bladder's pretty low, so I might just swim around and have a bladder failure in the water. I don't do it in real life, I promise. Okay, wow. Fitness level 9, that is wild. Okay, let's put this down, place in world. And maybe we can sunbathe there in just a bit. Alright, so let's see if we can doze off. So maybe we're just not tired enough yet. Okay, so I really want to save up for a treasure tool so that we can dive for treasure. But... because I'm getting fined for my illegal fishing so often, it's making it really hard. So let's jump on our canoe and angle for a big catch. Now I'm going to fish until I'm tired, and then I'm going to use the lounger to... oh, just caught a heart of Sulani, but because we didn't have any sound there, I'm assuming it's a duplicate. Yeah, it is. Which is fine, we can sell it. Oh, I nearly forgot to add my last shell as well. I actually quite like how it's sort of randomly organized as well, rather than having them all organized by type or rarity. It reminds me of like the shacks I used to stay at, where they'd have all the shelves lined up along the, the fireplace and stuff like that. I should have actually checked what beach life actually gets you. Laid back. Sims who are laid back never become tense. Low-key, that's actually pretty good for me, especially when I'm constantly making him tense through lack of fun and forcing him into hobbies he hates. Alright. Oh! We love to see it. Alright, Lochs has just finished the beach life aspiration, become laid back, and finished one of our big goals for this Let's Play. We've also made some amazing progress with our collections. In addition to getting all of the seashells, we've got 11 out of 14 of the fish. Unfortunately for Lochs, the 3 to come are all protected, so expect some fines in the next episode. We've also made a dent in our buried treasure collection. We've got 5 out of 18, which isn't bad, but it means we have quite a bit of diving and fishing ahead of us. Speaking of next episode, we've got 3 really big goals still to achieve. We've got to become a mermaid, we've got to build a beach house, and we've got to get to level 10 of the Conservationist career. At the moment, we're only at level 6, so we've got quite a bit of work ahead of us, and I think after all this time sleeping in a tent, a bed in a beach house is long overdue for Lochs, and so I'm really looking forward to you seeing that as well. Here's a little sneak peek of what that will look like. If you enjoyed this episode, thank you so much for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing. If you have anything to say, please type it in a comment. I read all of them and I try to answer all of them as well, and I love hearing from you. In the meantime, I'm sending all of the good beachy vibes now that I am so laid back. Sending you all the love. Bisous.